The amazing Devin Watkins. Yes.
I like this.
If you really want to play,
like
don't play around. My God.
All those worship type things, that's like all.
All right, so now, say that again. Now, we were talking about the Yellowjackets. And you were saying, like, first you showed us some of the chords that they play on the record, and then you showed us how you incorporate that into worship.
Yeah.
So now, what are some of the random chords like you would hear on the record with like the Yellowjackets?
Like if we were playing like a worship, I'm in D.
In D, okay.
So like if we're in a worship mode or something.
All right, but now
so
before you go there, play like you would play Yellowjackets. Don't do church right now. Show us like some Yellowjackets type chords.
Let me see. Like some Yellowjackets type chords would be like, you know what? Don't quote me on it, but I will say this: like a couple few chords that I've heard them play in different projects was like, for instance, I've heard this one. I've heard this. I've heard all those.
All right.
So when you incorporate that
in the worship,
it comes out like this. Like we're playing.
You know, something else that has a very similarity to is some of Bruce Hornsby's stuff, where it moves like it's in fifths. It's almost like voiced in fifths. It strikes me crazy as church musicians picked up that tone and pulled it into church, and people are like, oh man, yeah, that's worship, but they don't always know where all that stuff came from. It's still like, beautiful. Music is music. It's beautiful.
Like I was listening to, there's an arranger. This is arranger, Chuck Mangione.
Yeah, Chuck Mangione.
He was playing. I was listening to one of his records, and there's a change that we do in gospel. It's like I think it's like 6-5. Right. But I heard Chuck Mangione do that in his song back in the 70s. And they were playing, and dude was playing on the Fender Rhodes. And he was just... And then all those chords, like, that didn't just come from just now, like 10 years ago. No, that was played back in the 70s. It's just on, then it does again. Now I may have added a few things because it's like, I mean, it's like, okay, because he's going like this, so I may just do a walk down. So I mean, it's just really how you play, really come out to play it, and like little stuff like that. Like if I was listening to something, I would take one of those chords. Like for instance, like this chord I've heard on the Yellowjackets album. Like I was listening to it driving in the car and was like, man, that chord is crazy. So when I got to church or wherever I was going, I put that back on my headphones. Was like, man, where's that chord? So I picked through it and I heard it and it came out.
That's from Yellowjackets.
Mm-hmm. People don't know. It's just one. All you need to do is pick one. Start with one.
Start building
and build around it. If you pick one chord, I found that just that one. If you find all that, see, it's crazy. Like you may not have to play. See, that's the thing. Like I used to get intimidated because I'm the type of musician where I like chords. I'm driven by chords.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not really a runner. You got to learn your strengths. I'm not a runner. I'm not a soloist. I'm a chorder. I love chords. And whenever I'm listening to something and I hear a chord that's just crazy, I like to pick them out. And when I picked that one out, I was listening to a Yellowjackets song. Can't remember exactly which one, but I remember I was listening to it, and it was like a synth. It was a synth pad, and the guy was playing it, and that was the chord that he came out with. Woo.
That's beautiful.
So it's like if you pick something, pick one, you build off of that one. So if I was so for me, that one. So like if I'm playing a song, like if I'm playing a Great is thy faithfulness, oh God, my Father, there is no shadow of turning with thee, thou shalt. There was one of those chords again. Mm-hmm. So, So it's like, you know, you may find something that you can add in there. So it's like, I'm not a type of person where I would play one of their pieces like a Yellowjackets or a Chat or a Pat Metheny or one of their pieces whole. But I would like to take just that one chord that just stood out in the whole song and use one of them in something. So it's like, let me see, switch to. One song we always used to do, I used to always hear him play it. Give thanks, grateful heart, give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ His name. Give thanks with the grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given So, I mean, you just never know. You just find something in one of those pieces that might fit in your song. Like, I played this chord a lot. I found that in a Yellowjackets song.
And you know what I noticed? You very rare as organist. I see you play a lot of temps on the organ, but you mostly see people playing temps on keyboard. I see you using temps on the organ, and it just adds a certain depth to the tone.
Right. I utilize my left hand a lot. Because honestly, to me, I just feel like to organ playing, there's a whole nother thing that we don't tap into. Like you see a lot of guys, they play here.
Yeah.
But you don't hear nobody playing down here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like,
because they don't know how to approach that without it being muddy. Some guys do not know how to approach that part of the organ.
You know what? But I had to learn because I used to do that. I used to play real muddy sometimes. But it was like I had to pick between either muddy or too bright.
So you kind of getting in the middle somewhere.
I had to find the happy medium. So if I'm not down here, I had to learn to just use these and not
Unless
be too
you're
muddy.
Gonna spread out and do something like a 10, then yeah, that works. Yeah. Wow. Just gives it a sound, man. That sound is crazy.
Like I would hear the Hawkins doing that a lot. Like
or you would hear that tender.
So it was like, you know, they played all that. Like, especially in the beginning. That was Walter, by the way. That was... He was real heavy. Left hand. Real heavy. Using all that. All that. Especially on, what's that song?
I'll never let. Oh yeah. So that's how the sound on that organ. They're not just voicing up high. They're hitting those temps. That's crazy. Yeah.
What up, fool? So, like, only one I never wanna let you down no more. Day is almost night. I know so you got that one, and then special gift. So it's like let me see. I mean, special gift.
That's that Bay Area sound. That's that real Bay. That's that Hawkins.
What else? I need another one. Oh, probably nobody ever heard this. They had Hawkins had an album called New Dining, and they did a song. Oh Lord, you are my God, you are my King. My praise I give to thee, oh Lord. So all that was left hand. A lot of stuff is left hand driven.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
you can't get away from that.
We got. I mean, let me see what else we have. I mean, we have Created Me, Lawrence Matthews. So like Lawrence Matthews created me.
Very full left hand.
Everything that comes, especially like in the Bay Area, like we're real left hand driven. Everything we do, and that's what you was talking about, those 10th, different things like that. We live there. Like very seldom you'll hear us be like probably on the shout. But if we're playing just straight out organ,
that left hand.
So I mean. Even like if, like for instance, like let me think. Let me see. Changed.
Changed. One of the classics.
I like to play it my own way, but I play it straight. The phone changed. Now I play it my way. mean, everything's left-hand driven.
Thank you, man. We appreciate this.
The exhibit hall will be closing in exactly 25 minutes.